Ever wonder when Tesla plans to divide its stock again? It is still possible to make accurate projections on this, despite the fact that it is far more difficult than with price predictions and appraisals. I swear you won't want to miss this information. When Tesla split its shares for the first time in August 2020, the stock had increased by 81% between the day the split was announced and the actual split date. Tesla's stock fell almost 14% in the month that followed the split, but it bounced back in less than 2 months, rising roughly 36% 6 months later. During the same period, the S&P 500 was flat. August 2022 saw the 3-for-1 stock split for Tesla 2 years later. For each share held after the conclusion of trade, Tesla paid a stock dividend equal to 2 shares in order to implement the split. The stock split lowers the price of the shares and increases their availability to a larger group of individual investors. It also lowers the cost of trading stock options. In its initial proposal, Tesla stated that enhancing employee satisfaction would assist maximize stockholder value, and that the move was primarily meant to enable the firm provide every employee the option of acquiring shares in Tesla. So why do businesses divide their stock now? A company's business fundamentals remain unchanged when it splits its equity. It's merely division and multiplication. Consider Tesla's most recent split, in which the corporation divided its stock price by 3 and multiplied the shares of each shareholder by 3. As a result, after the market opened on August 25th, Tesla's shares dropped from almost $900 per share to roughly $300 per share. Although stock splits can be a useful tool to make purchasing a stock appear more affordable, the value of shareholders' interest will stay the same. As a result, retail investors may be wondering when Tesla plans to divide its shares. Some people are curious as to whether Tesla follows any particular formula when it comes to dividing its stock. Some, however, claim that looking at Tesla's stock split history is necessary to forecast the future stock split. In August 2020, Tesla's stock price was approximately $1,500 per share when it first split. When the EV firm split its stock for the second time in August 2022, the price per share ranged from $900 to $1,000. Importantly, Tesla splits its equities because it knows the price will rise and wants to ensure that its workers may purchase stock at a lower cost following the split, not just to ensure that the price of the stock rises. Purchasing Tesla stock in August is a lot simpler than it was before the split, when the company's stock price was between $800 and $900. As a result, a price of $300 per share is far more accessible to a larger number of people. Compared to when the stock price was about $900, it is now much easier for regular investors to acquire a part of the leading EV firm, even though it is still a substantial amount of money. Currently observing the pattern of Tesla's stock splits, the company is gradually lowering its stock price. Retail investors should anticipate further stock splits in the near future, so this seems like good news. Based on the company's past stock split records, it appears that Tesla is making every effort to split its shares before they hit the 4 digits in the $1,000 level. This is the foundation upon which our prognosis will be built. Some estimates for the value of Tesla stock indicate that it will trade for between $860 and $1,176 in 2024 and 2025. Having said that, it is anticipated that when the price of Tesla stock approaches $1,000 per share, it will split somewhere between 2024 and 2024 and 2024. It is possible that Tesla will conduct its third stock split in late 2024 or early 2025. How much will it be in 2024 if the price of Tesla stock is $860? A 4-to-1 equity split by the corporation is a possibility. We get this conclusion because Tesla appears to prefer to maintain its share price in the low hundreds. That is, between $150 and $200 per share rather than falling below $100. Therefore, the stock price of Tesla will be $215.80 if a 4-for-1 stock split occurs in 2024 at a market value of $860. In such case, the stock price will be $283.289 in 2025, $401 in 2025, $401 in 2026, $450 to That is, once more, if Tesla splits its shares 4-to-1. In 2030, when the stock price surpasses $500 per share, Tesla is likely to implement another stock split if that occurs. Like the last split, this one might be a 3-for-1 split. Having said so, Tesla will divide its stock into 2 categories. If they split the stock 3-for-1, the price of the stock will be approximately $170 based on the assumption that the company's stock is approximately 500 in 2030. If they split the stock more than that, maybe 4 for 1 or more, that would be the second option. Although it doesn't seem likely that Tesla will go more than 3 for 1 at the 500 range, we might as well consider the prediction. Having said that, they could split stocks at least twice in the cautious scenario. Keep in mind that this is a little more cautious because we also need to account for bot energy, autonomous taxes, and Tesla insurance. Calculations show that the average automobile sales in 2022 were $57,000 per vehicle. This figure is expected to rise to $55,000 in 2023 and 2024, and then to $50,000 per vehicle by 2025. The value of Tesla stock is expected to split between 2023 and 2024, assuming that it is worth $608 per share in 2023 and $941 in 2024. In 2024, when the stock is valued at $941 a share, there might be a 5 for 1 stock split. Following the split, the price per share will be approximately $188. Tesla stock will be worth $268 in 2025, $402 in 2026, $544 in 2027, and $720 in 2028, if that occurs. There might be another split to lower the price to $140 when the stock hits $720 in 2028. Having stated that, these forecasts are the result of examining the cautious scenario in which we only consider the cars, adding a small amount of FSD to this scenario, and considering Tesla energy and robot taxi insurance. Additionally, the profit and sales figures that were provided were extremely cautious. Despite everything, this decade may still see at least 2 stock splits. Once more, stock splits have the potential to increase trading liquidity and lower the stock's perceived price. During a stock split, the market capitalization and the company's worth remain unchanged, but the quantity of outstanding shares rises and the price per share falls proportionally. A split of a stock also has an impact on its price. A split will result in a decrease in the stock price because there will be more shares in circulation. When a 2 for 1 split occurs, for instance, the share price will be cut in half. As a result, even though a stock split raises the number of outstanding shares and consequently drops the share price, the market capitalization of the business stays constant. 2 for 1 and 3 for 1 split ratios are the most popular ones. They indicate that a shareholder will receive 2 or 3 shares, respectively, for each share they had before to the split. The board of a firm may decide to split shares if the price of the company's stock rises to a point where some investors could feel uneasy, or if it surpasses the share price of comparable companies in the same industry. Even when the underlying worth of the company remains the same, a stock split may provide the impression that the shares are more reasonable. Additionally, it may make the stock more liquid. Even while there can be a drop just after a stock split, there is also a chance that the share price will rise. This is due to the possibility that small investors will view the stock as more affordable and purchase it. As a result, the stock's demand is increased and prices rise. A stock split signals to the market that the company's share price has been rising, which could be another factor contributing to the price increase. Some might believe that this increase will go on in the future. Prices and demand rise even more as a result. It's unclear if Tesla will split its shares more within the next 10 years. The previously indicated projections regarding the likely timing of Tesla's stock split are merely informed guesses based on the information at hand. To see more forecasts for Tesla stocks similar to this one, don't forget to click the subscribe button.